Ethan first saw the town at sunset. One moment he was driving alone through endless desert highway, radio crackling with static, GPS dead for the past hour. The next moment, the road curved sharply between two cliffs, and there it was. A town. Not a modern town. An old one. Neon signs buzzed weakly above diners and storefronts. Telephone poles leaned crookedly. Old pickup trucks sat parked along the street, faded from decades of sun. A wooden sign welcomed him. Welcome to Ash Creek. Population 312. Below it, someone had painted in red, "Don't stay after midnight." Ethan slowed the car. He frowned. The town wasn't on his map. Still, he needed gas. His tank hovered near empty. As he drove through the main street, people stopped to stare. Not casually. Every single person turned to watch him pass. A woman carrying groceries froze mid-step. Two mechanics outside a garage lowered their tools. Children riding bicycles stopped moving completely. No one smiled. No one waved. They just stared. Ethan forced a nervous laugh. Friendly place. He pulled beside a gas station. The pumps looked ancient. A bell above the station door jingled when he entered. Inside, the store smelled like dust and cigarette smoke. An old man behind the counter looked up slowly and went pale. "You shouldn't be here," he whispered. Ethan blinked. Okay." The old man stared at him like he'd seen a ghost. "What year is it?" the man asked suddenly. Ethan laughed awkwardly. 2026. The old man dropped the coffee mug in his hand. It shattered across the floor. Everyone inside the station turned toward Ethan. One woman covered her mouth. A teenage boy whispered, "No." The old man grabbed Ethan's wrist. "Hard. You need to leave. Now." "Okay, listen," Ethan snapped, pulling free. "What is wrong with everybody here?" The old man leaned closer. His voice shook. "Because it's still 1994. Silence filled the gas station. Ethan stared at him, then laughed. "Oh, you people are doing some kind of tourist town thing. Very funny." Nobody laughed back. The old man pointed toward the newspaper rack. Ethan walked over slowly. The top newspaper read, October 14th, 1994. His smile faded. He picked up another paper. Same date. Every magazine. Every calendar. A cold feeling crawled up his spine. Outside, thunder rumbled across the desert. The lights flickered, and suddenly every person in the station looked toward the sky in terror. The old man whispered, "It's early." "What's early?" No one answered. Then the town siren began to scream. A deep mechanical howl echoed through Ash Creek. Everyone panicked instantly. People rushed outside. Storefronts slammed shut. Curtains closed. Parents dragged children indoors. Within seconds, the street became empty. The old man locked the gas station door, then locked it again, then pulled all the blinds shut. Ethan's pulse quickened. What the hell is happening? The old man didn't answer immediately. Instead, he walked to the back room and returned holding a shotgun. "That road you came from," he said quietly. "It only appears once every few years." Ethan stared at him. "You people seriously expect me to believe this?" The old man looked him dead in the eye. "You ever wonder why your GPS died before you arrived?" Ethan opened his mouth, closed it again. Rain began hammering the windows. Outside, the town vanished into darkness. Then came the sound. Knocking. Not on the door. Under the ground. Boom. 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 Like something enormous moving beneath the streets. Ethan stepped backward. "What is that?" The old man chambered a shell into the shotgun. "That's why the town disappeared." The floor trembled violently. Dust fell from the ceiling. Outside, people screamed, then suddenly stopped. "Cut off," the old man whispered. "Don't look outside." Naturally, Ethan did. At first, he saw only rain, then movement. Something impossibly large slid beneath the streetlights. Not fully visible, just pieces. A massive pale shape moving under the road itself. As if the ground were water, streetlights blinked out one by one as it passed beneath them. Boom, boom, boom. The gas station windows rattled. And then Ethan saw a hand emerge from the asphalt. Gray, human-sized. Then another. Dozens of hands stretched from the road surface, clawing upward like drowning people. Faces followed. Screaming faces trapped beneath the pavement. Ethan stumbled backward in horror. "What the?" The old man grabbed him violently. "Don't let it see you." Too late. Outside, every hand froze. Every face turned toward the gas station. Then all at once, they smiled. The lights died. Darkness swallowed everything. Ethan heard the old man breathing rapidly beside him. Then a new sound appeared. Scraping. Across the roof. Something huge crawled overhead. The ceiling bent inward under its weight. Dust rained down. A voice echoed outside. Soft. Female. Ethan. His blood froze. It sounded exactly like his wife. But his wife was at home, hundreds of miles away. Ethan, help me. The old man shook his head frantically. It copies people. The voice moved around the building. Closer. We've been waiting for you. Then came another voice. His mother. Dead for 10 years. You left me alone. Ethan covered his ears. The scraping overhead intensified. The ceiling cracked. Long black fingers slowly pushed through from above. Too many joints. Too long. They twitched like insect legs. The old man raised the shotgun with shaking hands. It found another one, he whispered. Another one? Before Ethan could ask, the ceiling exploded downward. The thing dropped into the room. It was enormous. Its body looked unfinished, made from writhing human limbs fused together beneath translucent skin. Faces shifted across its flesh like trapped souls trying to escape. Dozens of eyes opened simultaneously, all staring at Ethan. The creature smiled with hundreds of mismatched teeth. Then every mouth on its body spoke together. You came back. The old man fired. The blast tore through the creature's chest. It didn't react. Instead, more arms burst from its torso. They seized the old man instantly, pulled him screaming into the darkness above the ceiling. Silence followed. Ethan ran. He crashed through the back door into the rain-soaked alley. The town was chaos. Buildings burned. People ran screaming through the streets while shapes moved beneath the ground below them. Each step caused the asphalt to bulge like breathing flesh. Ethan sprinted toward his car. Behind him came thousands of footsteps. Not running, crawling. He reached the driver's seat, slammed the door, jammed the key into the ignition. Nothing. The engine died. His headlights flickered, and in the rearview mirror, the entire town stood behind the car. Every resident, perfectly still, watching him, their faces expressionless. Then, one by one, they opened their mouths impossibly wide. Black liquid poured out, and all together they whispered, "Stay." The road behind the town began disappearing. Not collapsing, vanishing, as if reality itself were erasing it. Ethan slammed the gas pedal desperately. The engine roared alive. He sped forward just as the town lights went dark behind him. The last thing he saw in the mirror was the giant creature rising above Ash Creek, tall enough to blot out the storm clouds. Then everything vanished. No town, no lights, no road, only empty desert. Ethan didn't stop driving until sunrise. Hours later, shaking violently, he reached a highway diner and told police everything. They searched the desert for 2 days. Nothing was found. No roads, no buildings, no sign a town had ever existed there. But 3 weeks later, Ethan received something in the mail. No return address. Inside was a newspaper, yellowed, dated October 14th, 1994. On the front page was a photograph of Ash Creek's annual town festival. Everyone smiled at the camera, and standing among them, covered in dust, eyes wide with terror, was Ethan himself. If you enjoyed this horror story and want more terrifying mysteries, creepy creatures, and sleepless nights, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next nightmare. And tell me in the comments, would you enter Ash Creek after midnight?